climate change in Arctic environments.
What is climate change? Climate change is the long-term change in the Earth's average temperature and weather patterns caused mainly by human activities. It happens when gases build up in the atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, which make the planet warmer. The Earth climate has changed naturally over millions of years. However, now it is happening much faster because of human actions. As a result, we see rising global temperatures, melting ice in Arctic habitats, stronger storms, wildfires, droughts, etc. All these things are obviously causing the world to be less stable, which is why it is such a huge problem in today's world.
To effectively get rid of climate change in Arctic environments, we believe that there are 3 key methods, which are:
transition to clean energy. Switching from non-renewable to renewable energy will produce electricity without releasing greenhouse gases. This is a good thing because greenhouse gases can cause heat, and reducing them will directly help as the Arctic is warming faster and faster than the global average.
support for Indigenous and local leadership. Working with Indigenous communities that are native to Arctic communities will have better knowledge and help predict environmental changes. It would combine deep environmental knowledge with sustainable land practices, which are essential for slowing Arctic climate change.
Ban oil and gas exploration. This would prevent environmental damages as drilling in the Arctic is risky. Oil spills are difficult to clean off ice and snowy grounds. Limiting spills would also help the species, as walking on oil or eating things with oil on them can cause harm.
Tackling this issue requires a combination of the usage of clean energy, knowledge from locals, and getting rid of the things that harm the environment. While we do recognize that some of the complexities within our ideas might be controversial, such as the drilling ban, we believe that it'll take strong actions to slow climate change and preserve Arctic landscapes.
Biology behind this problem. The term biology overall means the study of living things. Climate change in Arctic areas deeply affect the life in these areas. As temperatures rise and ice melts, many biological processes like growth, reproduction, and migration are disputed. Many species like polar bears, walruses, and seals rely on sea ice for hunting, resting, or even breeding. As the ice melts more and more each year, these animals have to leave their home just to survive. Extinction is real, and we saw this in many other cases, such as the woolly mammoth. According to the National Library of Medicine article, What Killed the Woolly Mammoth, it went extinct because of this exact reason.
Here are some statistics we found interesting.
The Arctic is warming at a rate that is more than 3 times the global average in the coming years, according to the World Meteorological Organization, WMO.
According to the Climate.gov article titled Climate Change, Arctic Sea Ice Summer Minimum, the minimum sea ice extent has been shrinking by about 12.1% per decade.
Because sea ice reflects sunlight while open water absorbs it, loss of sea ice creates a warming locally in the Arctic and has broader climate impacts. These changes in the Arctic matter because they show how fast our planet is warming. When sea ice melts it makes the ocean absorb more heat, which causes even more melting. This hurts animals that need ice to live, and it also affects people who depend on the Arctic for their homes and food. The melting ice can also change the weather around the world and raise sea levels, so what happens in the Arctic affects everyone.
The following video shows an example of why our methods to tackle this issue are important.
In conclusion, the Arctic is changing quickly because of climate change, and these changes affect both animals and people. Melting ice contributes to rising sea levels, which can flood coastal cities and displace millions of people. Warmer Arctic temperatures can change weather patterns, causing more extreme storms, heat waves, and cold spells around the world. It also threatens wildlife that depend on ice and disrupts local communities. This doesn't just affect the people and animals in the Arctic, it affects everyone on the planet.